Start with the name of God, who is gracious, merciful. Quran topics by Tanvir Kazmi. Chapter number 3, Satan, Shaitan, Devil. Al-Nisa, verse 38. They give money to charity only to show off while disbelieving in God and the last day. If one's companion is the Satan, that is the worst companion. Al-Nisa, verse 60. Have you noted those who claim that they believe in what was revealed to you and in what was revealed before you, then uphold the unjust laws of their idols? They were commanded to reject each laws. Indeed, it is the Satan's wish to lead them far away. Al-Nisa, verse 83. When a rumor that affects security comes their way, they spread it. Had they referred it to the messenger and those in charge among them, those who understand these matters would have informed them. If it were not for God's grace toward you and His mercy, you would have followed the Satan, except a few. Al-Nisa, verse 117. They even worship female gods beside Him. As a matter of fact, they only worship a rebellious Satan. God has condemned him, and He said, I will surely recruit a definite share of your worshippers. I will mislead them, I will entice them, I will command them to marking the ears of livestock, and I will command them to distort the creation of God. Anyone who accepts the devil as a Lord instead of God has incurred a profound loss. He promises them, entices them, and what the Satan promises is no more than illusion. These have incurred hell as their final abode and can never evade it. Al-Ma'idah, verse 60. Say, let me tell you who are worse in the sight of God, those who are condemned by God after incurring His wrath until He made them as monkeys and pigs, and the idol worshippers. These are far worse and farther from the right path. Al-Ma'idah, verse 90. O you believe, intoxicants, alcoholic drinks, and gambling, and the altars of idols, and the game of chance, predicting future, are abomination of the devil. You shall avoid them, that you may succeed. The Satan wants to provoke animosity and hatred among you through intoxicant and gambling, and to distract you from remembering God and from observing the prayers. Will you then refrain? Al-An'am, verse 43. If only they implored when our test afflicted them. Instead, their hearts were hardened, and the Satan adorned their works in their eyes. Al-An'am, verse 68. If you see those who mock our revelations, you shall avoid them until they delve into another subject. If the Satan causes you to forget, then as soon as you remember, do not sit with such evil people. Al-An'am, verse 121. Do not eat from that upon which the name of God has not been mentioned, for it is an abomination. The Satan inspired their allies to argue with you. If you obey them, you will be idol worshippers. Al-An'am, verse 142. Some livestock supply you with the transportation as well as bedding materials. Eat from God's provisions to you, and do not follow the steps of Satan. He is your most ardent enemy. Al-Araf, verse 19. As for you, Adam, dwell with your wife in paradise and eat there from as you please, but do not approach this one tree, lest you fall in sin. The Satan whispered to them in order to reveal their bodies, which were invisible to them. He said, your Lord did not forbid you from the tree except to prevent you from becoming angels and from attaining eternal existence. He swore to them, I am giving you good advice. He thus duped them with lies. As soon as they tasted the tree, their bodies became visible to them, and they tried to cover themselves with the leaves of paradise. The Lord called upon them, did I not enjoin you from that tree and warn you that the Satan is your most ardent enemy? Al-Araf, verse 27. O children of Adam, do not let the Satan dupe you, as he did when he caused the eviction of your parents from the paradise and the removal of their garments to expose their bodies. He and his tribe see you, while you do not see them, who appoint the devils as companions of those who do not believe. Al-Araf, verse 30. Some he guided, while others are committed to straying. They have taken the devils as their masters instead of God, yet they believe that they are guided. Al-Araf, verse 175. Recite for them the news of one who was given our proofs, but chose to disregard them. Consequently, the Satan pursued him until he became a strayer. Al-Araf, verse 200. When the Satan whispers to you any whisper, seek refuge in God. He is all hearing, all knowing. Those who are righteous, whenever the devil approaches them with an idea, they remember, whereupon they become seers.